We know that temperature of Earth is so high that rocks and metals exist in molten state. It restricts human and its technology to reach there physically. Then, how we know what is inside this beautiful planet of ours? Well, there are direct sources like mining activity, deep drilling project, and volcanic eruption, and indirect sources like earthquake and seismic waves. Let's discover how it helps us to know about what is beneath our feet. Mining exposes valuable minerals and ores formed deep underground. Their composition and formation help scientists understand the geological process occurring inside the Earth. Mines allows geologists to collect rock samples beneath the Earth. By studying these rocks, scientists learn about the composition, structure, and age of Earth's crust. We know through mining activity that temperature and pressure increases with the increasing distance from the surface towards the interior in deeper depths. A deep drilling project is a scientific effort to drill deep into Earth's crust to directly study the rocks, temperature, pressure, and geological structure beneath the surface. The most famous deep drilling project is the Kola Super Deep Borehole in northwestern Russia. It has reached a depth of 12 kilometers. The major findings of this are the temperature reached about 180 degrees Celsius, much higher than expected. Presence of water deep underground. Fractured rocks at great depths. Large amount of hydrogen gas released during drilling. The next source is volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption forms another source of obtaining direct information. As and when the molten material, that is magma, is thrown onto the surface of the Earth during volcanic eruption, it became available for laboratory analysis. However, it is difficult to ascertain the depth of the source of magma. Let's move ahead to earthquake. When an earthquake strikes, it releases a huge amount of energy. This energy travels through the Earth as seismic wave. There are two types of seismic waves. Primary wave, called as P wave, shown as blue color, and secondary wave, called as S wave, shown in orange color. Each travels through the Earth in different way, reveals different clues about our planet's interior. P waves are fastest seismic waves, so they are first to reach the surface. They move by compression and expanding like spring. One of the most important characteristics is that it can travel in all medium. This allows them to pass through all major layer of the Earth. S waves are slower, so they arrive later. Instead of moving particles forward and backward, they move them from side to side, creating a shearing motion. It can travel only through solid materials. After major earthquakes, scientists noticed something strange. S waves completely disappeared beyond a certain distance. However, P waves continues to travel, but changed direction and slowed down. The only explanation of this was there is liquid present inside. This led to conclusion that outer core is in molten state. Another source of information are meteors that at time reach the Earth. Although it is not a part of Earth interior, but it has developed out of the materials same as or similar to that of Earth. Gravitational field of the Earth also acts as a source to know about Earth interior. The gravitational force is not the same at different latitudes on the surface. It is greater near the poles and less at the equator. The uneven distribution of mass of material within the Earth influences this value, and hence they act as a source of information. Earth's magnetic field also provides information about it. It gives insight about the distribution of magnetic materials inside the Earth, even if we have never reached the interior of the Earth. Yet by studying different natural phenomenon, scientists have tried to uncover the secrets hidden inside our planet. But still, we know little about it. So next time when you stand on the ground, remember that beneath your feet lies a vast, dynamic world, still full of mysteries waiting to be explored.